A year later, the church in Maplewood was filled with flowers and soft music. Sunshine streamed through the stained glass windows, painting the pews in colors of gold, blue, and rose. The little town had gathered to witness something they all secretly hoped for but never thought they'd see again. Sheriff Daniel Hayes standing at the altar, waiting to marry Clara Bennett. Daniel tugged at his cuff, his broad shoulders tense under his suit jacket. He wasn't nervous about marrying Clara. He'd known she was the one for months now. But as he stood there, he thought of the winding road that had led him here. The nights of grief, the fear of moving on, the loneliness he thought he'd have to carry forever. And then Emily's bright eyes, her brave little letter, her unshakable hope. The music shifted, and the doors at the back of the church opened. Emily stepped in first, scattering petals with all the excitement an 8-year-old could hold. She wore a white flower crown, her curls bouncing as she skipped down the aisle. When she reached the front, she gave her father a proud grin, whispering, "Told you so." Daniel laughed softly, blinking back tears. "You sure did, Pumpkin." Then Clara appeared, her arm linked with her brother's as he walked her down the aisle. She wore a simple but elegant gown, her dark hair swept up, a few curls framing her radiant face. The moment Daniel's eyes met hers, everything else faded. When she finally stood beside him, Clara's hand slipped into his, warm and steady. For the first time, Daniel didn't feel fear. He felt peace. The vows came easily, spoken through tears and smiles. They promised not perfection, but honesty, love, and courage. When the pastor finally pronounced them husband and wife, Daniel kissed Clara with all the tenderness of a man who had lost and found love again. The church erupted in applause, but Daniel only heard Emily's joyful cheer above them all. That evening, the three of them sat on the porch of their home, the celebration still echoing faintly in the distance. Emily was curled up between them, her head resting on Clara's shoulder, her hand clasped in her father's. Daniel looked at his daughter, then at his new wife, and whispered, "We did it. We're really a family now." Clara kissed Emily's forehead, her eyes glistening. All thanks to a little girl with a very big heart. Emily's sleepy smile spread wide. "Mama would be happy too," she murmured before drifting off, safe in the arms of the love she helped create. Daniel wrapped his arm around Clara, holding them both close as the stars blinked awake above them. For the first time in years, the future didn't feel heavy. It felt full of promise. And in his heart, Daniel knew love had found them again, just as it was always meant to. For the full story, click the link below. With a heart full of gratitude, Vintage Mike Tales.